What is up, you guys, and welcome back to Ungeek. Today we have another unboxing for you guys. My name is Colin, and of course, with us is Nico.
Hey.
But before we go into the unboxing, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. I'm gonna put the subscribe button somewhere here. Click that, and then once you click that, click the notification bell as well, so you know when we actually come out with a new video. And with that out of the way, let's go on with the unboxing.
So Realme C3 is the latest in Realme's C line, which is basically their
Entry level. Yes.
So previously we've unboxed a lot of Realme 5 series phones. Those are their budget to mid-range models.
Yes.
But still very budget friendly. This one though is even more.
This is your ultra budget friendly line.
If your budget's really tight, but you still want to game.
Yes.
That's what Realme is going for with
the C3. So we've actually seen already the C1 and the C2, and we're pretty okay kasi parang when they launched the C1 and C2 before, it was Realme's first foray into the market and it was received really well. And now we have C3. Ang bilis ng panahon, no?
Yeah.
Considering Realme has only been in the market for what? 2 years?
A bit over a year.
Oh, just a bit over a year.
So now we have the C3.
So ito, anyway, let's open it up.
So here you have papers.
Yes.
Quick guide.
Wala siyang ano, no? Wala siyang soft case.
I don't think so.
Alright.
Doesn't seem like it. Parang wala siyang soft case.
Alright. Well, the C1 and C2 naman before. Well, I think the C1 had. The C2 did not.
Okay, so the Realme C3, much like other Realme phones, do not have headphones packed inside them.
Right.
This one only has a charger and the micro USB cable. Now we go on the phone itself. No case. I think they went with that to really drive the budget down.
Yeah.
So I guess you have the option of buying a case if you do need it. Because I know some people who don't use cases. I'm not sure how they can.
But the problem, I mean, not really the problem. I guess one of the hindrances of having a case is that you don't get to see how beautiful the phone is as well. And it is a beautiful phone. I mean, look at that. It's super red. Like, this colorway is ridiculously pretty, and it also has the same race that we saw, the same gray design that we saw from the
Realme 5i.
Yes, the Realme 5i, yeah.
But I think this one comes from here.
Yeah,
it comes from a specific location.
Yeah, the position before of the Realme 5i, I think it was lower, and it's like going up, right?
This one, it's like the camera is the sun, and then may rays.
That's right. So apparently the colors of the new C3 are two. There's one in red and then another one in powder blue, if I'm not mistaken. So what we got from Realme Philippines is the red one. I kind of like this one because it's a little bit more stunning. We've seen a lot of blues na eh. So parang having a red in the market, well, there are red phones in the market. It's not as common. And plus, I mean, it is a head turner. For an entry-level phone, this is a great offering, I feel.
So while Colin was talking about the design,
and
which
mesmerized
by the unique back design,
yes,
I was able to set it up. And look at this.
That's really quick,
It has the new Realme UI.
Oh nga, it's cleaner.
It's clean. It looks way better.
It looks way better, yeah.
Like, I had no problems with the previous Realme
UI
OS I think, that they were using, but this one though, like, it's very clean.
Yep.
In terms of design, not exactly stock, but in terms of like how clean it is. I mean, you do get some apps here, but
and you get to enjoy the clean design on a 6.52-inch display.
It's quite big.
It's quite big.
I was expecting the C3 to be a bit smaller,
because it's an entry level.
It's a budget phone.
It's a budget phone. Yun nga, looking at it from the C1's perspective, that we've gone a long way from budget phones, or what budget phones are.
Like, if you show me this is a new Realme 5 series, I'll believe you.
Just on the pure aesthetic.
It's almost like a remixed version of the 5i.
Yes.
I'm surprised to see the C series
having
this.
Diba? It's like an evolution, eh?
Yeah.
And I was actually really quite surprised about that. I was almost expecting the C3 to have the same look and the same aesthetic as it's previously the C2 or the C1 even, but it's a huge leap. And not just that, if you look at the main feature, you know, from the back, aside from the red color, it has a fingerprint scanner. Finally, it has a fingerprint scanner, and it has 3 cameras.
This one has a 12 megapixel main sensor, a 2 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel portrait camera.
Yes.
Compared to the C2, which only had dual camera system,
Setup, yeah.
which is a main plus a depth sensor.
Yeah.
This one adds a macro.
Yeah.
So at least it gives you the option if you like doing or
like I love doing
macros.
macro photography, like toys particularly. We have a lot of those here.
So while we're interested in testing out the capabilities of this phone's camera, what intrigues us the most, we've been talking about this even before the unboxing, is the processor.
Okay, so inside of the Realme C3, it's being powered by MediaTek's Helio G70. This is the first time I'm hearing of G70 processor.
This is a new processor from MediaTek.
Yes.
Previous smartphones that I've encountered with MediaTek had usually the Helio P.
Yes, the P series, right?
The P series is their mid-range. This one's different.
Yeah.
When we looked it up, apparently the Helio G70 is designed for budget gaming smartphones.
So it has gaming as the center of what it wants to be.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
With that, this is the first time we're handling a phone powered by a G70, so we're not sure what to expect.
Yeah.
But we're expecting good things for gaming.
That's true. That's true.
Especially considering you also get 3 gigs of RAM.
Yes.
And 32 gigs of storage.
Gigs of storage, yeah. Of course, expandable.
Yeah. In my experience, 3 gigs should be enough for a bit of gaming.
So it should be able to power most of the games that you play today, like Mobile Legends, a little bit of gacha gaming here and there, maybe a couple of BRs.
Yeah, but again, we'll have to test
We'll have to test it out, yeah.
To determine the gaming capabilities of this phone.
Right.
But if it does prove to be a capable gaming smartphone, this is going to be another winner from Realme if they price it at the same price or range. Around the same price range as the C2.
So as of this recording, we have no idea of what the price is. There is no final price. But because it is a C series, we're already expecting this to play around somewhere in the 5,000 to 6,000 range. Hopefully not going beyond 7,000 pesos.
Because that's already the Realme 5i's price.
Yeah. So we're just hoping it to be under around those prices. Particularly because it is a 3 gig variant. I mean, I remember before when the C2 launched, they had the 2 gig variant, which really drove the prices down. But honestly, I think with the apps that we have right now that requires a little bit more power, 3 gigs is just enough. And I think that's really the beauty of what Realme is doing right now in terms of understanding the market, right? They know how to price things well, ne? It's no coincidence that Realme actually crawled up the number 4 top 5 brands, right? They're currently number 4 in the market. And it's no surprise that they were able to do that because they really know how to price themselves correctly and understand the market, what they need, and make sure to really just satisfy what people are looking for.
I think essentially what Realme is doing is basically filling up the price points.
Yeah.
So that every type of person with a certain amount of budget will have a smartphone for them. No, before we forget, we talked a lot about the prices, but we forgot another key feature of the C3. This phone has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery.
Wow! That actually rivals a lot of the mid-ranges as well.
Like, it's Realme 5 territory. Again, this seems like a 5 series phone.
Yeah.
But it's a C3.
Honestly, this is a really great first phone that Realme is launching for 2020. I'm super excited for them for 2020 because if this is a direction that that they're already showing, oh look, we're now packing mid-range sort of specs on entry-level phones. What more can we expect from their mid-range from 2020? So again, super excited to see what Realme has in store for us this year. This is such a great offering, I feel, for just to start everything off. And I remember before I was recommending the C series for those who want to have their first phones, right? Because it's super basic. You can text, you can call, who texts anyway? You can message people, you can use the internet, you can browse, you can call, play a little bit of games here and there, but not in the sense that it's really just a gaming phone. But this one, having a gaming processor, having decent camera specs, having 5,000 mAh battery. It's not anymore like a first phone of sorts, diba? And this is something that I think if you're working and you just want like a really, cheap phone that you can lug around, this is something that you can get. And hindi siya kakayating na din. Yun yung, di ba? Guess what yung point ko? Parang it's not anymore for like kids, Parang before you buy a C1 or a C2 for your inaanaks of like 10 years old. So, you want to give them a cell phone for emergency purposes, but you know that they're not going to maximize all all the features, but the features here are packed. This is something that you can really maximize and push. So we're really excited to see how we can actually play around with this and use this.
So with that, thanks for watching this quick unboxing of the Realme C3. So we're going to review this, going to test this out. And for our review, do you guys have any specific game in mind that you want us to test on the C3?
Right.
I mean, aside from the usual, the Mobile Legends, Call of Duty Mobile.
Yeah.
Do you have any games in mind?
Baka meron kayong obscure games dyan.
So,
we can check it out, but don't make it too obscure, guys. Let's keep it, let's keep it safe.
Yeah.
Okay, nakita ko kayo eh. Parang sabi ko na obscure, parang iba na yung...
So, let us know in the comments.
Down below, right? So with that, my name is Colin, and Nico, thank you again so much for being here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye guys, keep on gaming.